And as I was sitting down today to write this introduction, it occurred to me that today is the 9th of November, and therefore exactly 21 years since the fall of the Berlin Wall, which does, I think, have a lot of bearings on what we will hear tonight. Since that night, since the fall of the Berlin Wall, German literature has seen an unprecedented influx of impulses, drawing many writers from East and West into an increasingly vibrant and diversified literary scene. For a daring few German writers, however, the fall of the wall provided the impulse to cross the border in the other direction and seek exchange and inspiration in unfamiliar languages and cultures. Lothar Quinkenstein is one such venturer, though I am sure he would never think to apply that epithet to himself. Born in 1967 in Bayreuth, Bavaria, he spent his early years in tiny Saarland on the border between Germany and France. After studying German and anthropology at the nearby University of Freiburg, he left Germany in 1993 to teach in St. Petersburg, Russia. He has called this first journey a rude awakening to the realities very different from those of his childhood and youth, but he remained undaunted, settling in the following year in Poland. Between 1996 and 1998, he completed his PhD at Adam Mickiewicz University in Poznan, where he remains a member of the German faculty, though he has recently moved some 200 miles to the north to the town of Malbork. In sketching out the stops in Lothar Quinkenstein's life trajectory, I am struck by the wealth of associations with each place imparted by the people and events that have visited these places before him. After all, he is born also in the birth town of Richard Wagner, the composer. Many of his poems draw from these fine, fragile, often fraught connections lying beneath the surface, waiting to be translated, communicated into verse, such as the coincidence, and it is a coincidence, between the name of a World War II dive bomber and the Polish word for art. They are both sztuka. I know that such words and the worlds they designate will never be the same after the encounter in his poetry. They certainly are not for me. Lothar Quinkenstein has published volumes of short stories, children's poetry in verse, and has contributed to publications and anthologies as both poet and translator. He will be reading tonight, and it is our privilege to hear poems from two unpublished collections, Bosselschrift, which approximately translates as tinkerings, and Faltland, furrowed country. Please join me in welcoming him.